Hi, welcome to the CLMA News. Today for the local news, the cucumber plantation projects of the students of elementary school Chanoine Delille turned into a big catastrophe. One of their 50 cucumber plants have suffered a horrible mutation. Scientists explain that it could be a special kind. They call it Monterish cucumber relish. What a scientific name! They are afraid that the cucumbers could learn to walk. To be continued. Secondly, a little girl of center is now the happiest girl in the world. Effectively, she now possesses a unicorn. In fact, the little girl dropped some magic sparkle on her horses and the normal horses just became a unicorn. Scientific can't explain what really happened at this moment, but they are starting to do research about it. Now let's go to see what happened with Laurie.
Thanks, Christian. This morning, the police just arrested some smuggler of Kinder Surprise. They were attempting to pass some Kinder Surprise to United States. As you know, Kinder Surprise are illegal in United States. You can pay $300 per little chocolate. These smuggler will pass 10 years in jail because they tried to pass 10,000 of Kinder chocolate. Rumor has it that when the smuggler passed with the eggs, they were giving it to little child. But for now, we don't know if it's true or not. The investigators are investigating about it. Now, calm is back and you can travel safely to United States. We are going to have more information later.
Thanks. And what happened with the National Day of Death? Some people have a special way to celebrate it, no?
Teenagers are celebrating death by lying down on the public floor during the entire day. Why are they doing this? Well, it's because they want the government to respect dead people by letting them rest in peace. Some people are stealing gravestones in the cemeteries of the entire Quebec. They want the government to react and install severest laws to protect the family and to respect the dead people. Maybe that this specific action will have some positive consequences. Now, I'm gonna interview one of the people who is lying down on the floor. Hi! Do you think that this action will make react the government? Interesting! She's really into her movement.
Thank you, Laurie.
It was Laurie Finard, CLMA News Center.
And now, another news. Stephen Harper, the Canada First Minister, had fall off the scene Saturday during his very important speech, and he broke 3 ribs. Poor him. Now, what about the sport mall?
Yesterday, the most anticipated local hockey match was played. The Velcold Cornflakes and Hobascat Frosted Flakes were affronting on the ice of center. At the third period, the Cornflakes had scored 3 times and the Frosted Flakes 0. The public of 15 persons was in fire. Everyone thought that the Cornflakes were going to win. But at the last 5 minutes of the game, Casanova, the Frosted Flakes star player, scored 4 times in only 13 seconds. How? It's a mystery. Some people think that he drank magic potion of his own concoction. Well, Hobascat Frosted Flakes were really happy. Let's hear a little interview of Casanova just after the game.
You had a really important role in this match, and we want to know what you think of your performance.
I'm proud of my performance, and I did well.
Thank you, Casanova.
Thank you.
A young tennis player might be the best tennis player of the Canada. She's now 12 years old and she beat the second best player of the Canada. Her name is Clafouti Milady. She wants to go to the Olympic before her 15 years old anniversary. She said that she's certain that she will be the best tennis player of the world. Clafouti has such a good technique that she beat her adversary by being blindfolded. Maybe that Miss Milady could be the best tennis player of the history of the sport. Thank you.
Ooh, interesting. Thank you, Maude.
It was Maude CLMA News Center.
about the very famous celebrities we all love.
Effectively, Celine Dion is pregnant with quadruplets. The 4 babies are boys. Do you realize? Poor Celine and Rene Angelil. They decided to call them Jesus, Mohammed, Buddha, and Richard Dion Angelil. Even if Rene is old, he's pretty productive. We hope they will have lived happy ever after and have a lot of child. Oh, it's already done.
And what about the Space Kittens?
The group of Santerre shared their new album. You can download it on iTunes or you can buy it in Walmart, Rossi, and Giant Tiger. Now, just listen an extract of their best song, Ha, The Sky is Blue. Oh, that was so good.
Thanks, Ari.
Thank you, Christian. It was Ari Brewer, CLMA News, Santerre.
And now the weather. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? We're gonna know with Arianne!
Today, in Santerre, we have a beautiful day, comparatively of the other cities like Val d'Or and Amos, where it's cold and rainy. Here, it's not too cold, it's not too hot, and it's not too windy, and sometimes we can see the sun right there. Oh my God, my eyes, it's burning. In fact, it's now 18 degrees outside, but it's probably 23 in your house. Later in the day, maybe it will rain, or maybe not. We will see. The wind is of 5 kilometers per hour. Tonight, it's gonna be really, really, really cold, and maybe it's going to snow. For tomorrow, the maximum temperature will be 22 degrees and the minimum 11, and it's gonna be a beautiful sunny day. Yesterday, a big tornado destroyed Sweden. Poor Swedish people. The tornado was like... Oh, and the Red Cross is already in Sweden. They are giving them some provision and water. You can give some money to help them by going on the website of the Red Cross. And even if you give $2, you can help Swedish survivors. It was Arianne Brewer, CLMA News, Santerre.
Thank you to have listened CLMA News with Christian. See you at 9 o'clock for the evening news.